I'd love to, but I promised to see my gran tonight.
Oh, I wish I could, Lynda, but I've got this pile of homework you wouldn't believe.
Sorry, Lynda!
I told my mum I'd help her paint the garden, or something.
Oh, no, any night but today. I mean, any day but tonight.
Could you tell me what excuses haven't been used yet?
I'm seeing this guy, right? Rich, when he left for his wedding, he threw credit cards. Sorry.
And his right foot takes the lead, but his left foot catches up. Now his right foot comes back, and as they round the first turn, his feet are neck and neck, which is a pretty good trick for feet. But what's this up ahead? A couple of female admirers.
Don't think much of yours.
Spike, how sweet. You found a couple of friends.
Well, you know what they say, always stand by your feet. Anyway, kid, I love to stand tall, but your blouse doesn't match your skirt, and it's really annoying me. His left, his right, his left.
Spike, have you got anything on tonight?
Just my kidney transplant. They can mail it to me.
Good.
Oh, no, come on, Lynda. Not a yellow, it's Saturday.
Sarah?
I'm being angry, don't spoil it. Can you believe this? I've got so much homework. I'll be voting age before I've finished, and she dumps the yellow chit on me.
I'll take it for you.
What?
I'll take your yellow.
She'll never let you. She never lets the younger kids.
Yeah, but if I ask her and she says yes, can I take it?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Lynda. Yeah, that's okay, Sarah.
Great.
What does she want to borrow my calculator for anyway?
I don't know.
So I've just remembered I'm visiting my aunt in Sherrington. She's ill again, and it's very serious.
Kenny, 2 weeks ago, you were at your aunt in Sherrington's funeral. I sort of assumed she was dead at the time.
Yeah, well, that's serious.
And his left foot is leading on the final leg, and as his arm goes out to reach for the door handle, the crowd is going absolutely wild.
What's this?
Well, either it's a screwed up ball of yellow paper, or you've done something terrible to a canary.
Spike, once a month I ask you to do late duty in the newsroom. Is that such a big deal?
From 5:30 to 10 o'clock on a Saturday night? Yeah, that's a big deal. I'm not doing it.
Can I just remind you of a few basic facts of life?
Sure. I'll tell you when you get to my favorite.
You joined the Junior Gazette because you had to. Because it was either that or getting kicked out of the school.
That's not it.
This place is your last chance, Thompson.
Yeah, right.
Which means one phone call from me to Sullivan saying you're not pulling your weight and you are out with a capital everything. And I don't just mean out of the Gazette, Thompson. I mean out of the school. You don't turn up tonight, I make that phone call.
Make your phone call. I won't be here.
Hey, Spike, come on, let's just...
Can you get me Sullivan's home phone number?
Lynda, come on.
Look, you two, let's just leave it.
Shut up, Kenny. You're spoiling the fun.
Look, why don't we just leave
Shut up, Kenny, you're spoiling my fun.
Lynda, this is stupid.
Kenny, Sullivan's home phone number now!
Right, OK. This is so stupid.
Jeff, the phone. You still here?
You kidding? I wouldn't miss this. It's the first time I've seen you really enjoying yourself.
Keep watching.
Lynda, is this about yesterday?
It's got nothing to do with yesterday.
Yesterday?
Look, could everybody just stop going on about yesterday, OK? Is this the number?
Yeah.
Good. Tell me one more time, Spike. Tell me you're not coming in tonight so I can phone right now and really enjoy it. Come on, Spike. Make my day.
Spike, no!
Lynda, this is getting right out of hand.
Look, just tell her you're coming. What's one evening? What's 5 hours?
I'm dialing, Spike.
She's dialing, Sarah.
She's in kind of a funny mood at the moment. Did you hear about yesterday?
Yeah, sure. Wasn't that yesterday?
Mr. Sullivan, this is Lynda. Could you wait just one moment? Goodbye. Send us a postcard. Wish you were there already. Kenny?
Yeah?
Why have I just phoned the weather forecast? Fridge.
Tidler, why do you keep saying that?
Saying what?
Fridge.
Because my mum says I'm not to use bad words, so I say fridge whenever I need to say fridge.
You just said fridge both times there.
And you thought you'd catch me out?
What are you writing?
Nothing, it's just my English assignment.
Right.
What are you doing?
It's not here, so I'm phoning Sullivan to tell him.
It's only just gone 5:30.
I'm not getting a dialing tone.
Would it help if I blew in this end?
Reconnect that.
Look, it could be that he's just late. Let's give him some time.
He's had time. He's already said he's not coming. Reconnect the phone.
And what's it going to look like if you get Sullivan all ready with the axe and the head basket and then Spike comes through that door 2 minutes later? Now, look, you're doing great. You know, one day you're even going to like being nice.
Kenny, you're wrong about this. I'm not out to get Spike. Believe me, nothing could make me happier than if Spike walked through that door right now.
Hi, guys, I'm here, I'm ready, and I'm feeling dangerous. You know, I looked in the mirror today, I was looking so great, it just gave up.
So, nothing could make you happier than this, right?
You're late.
Yeah? Well, according to my watch, I'm early. And 200 feet below sea level in Finland.
You were supposed to be here before 5:30.
My dad gave me this watch for my 14th birthday, and the name of the place where I could get it fixed.
And what happened about you not coming here at all?
I was kind of touched, you know. He was ages in the sock drawer looking for her like
Hi,
a man.
Spike.
Hi, Tids. What are you doing here?
I got Sarah's yellow.
Yeah? Oh, I heard they can cure that now.
I certainly intend to.
You're crazy.
Well, it must be that outfit. It's driving me out of my mind.
Do you like it?
Like it? I love it. You know, I heard they can pick up those colors on radar now.
It's so crazy.
Hey, I got a story for you. A true story. Come here. I got this uncle, right? They call him Crazy Eddie. Well, this kind of worries him. He said to me, Spike, I don't like people call me Crazy Eddie. My name's Bob. But anyway, Crazy Eddie decides he needs a new grass catcher for his mower. Wacky guy, right? So he goes to the mower shop and asks if they got the right kind of grass catcher for his mega mower. The guy says, I'm sorry, sir, but we don't have one in this week. But if you care to come back next week, we should have some in stock then, okay? So next week, Crazy Eddie goes back to the store, buys the right kind of grass catcher for his mega mower. Okay, I said it was true. I didn't say it was interesting.
Don't you think you've got something to say to me?
Suddenly she stood before him. Their eyes met, especially hers. You really ought to do something about that squint.
I don't have a squint.
Oh, no. Must be me.
Here we go.
Yeah. So what happened to the guy who was too tough to come in tonight? Don't tell me you got frightened of little old me.
You know, if you did have a squint, it might actually improve your appearance.
If I had a squint, it would certainly improve yours.
Oh, were you being funny there? I mean, I've heard rumors about you doing this.
I've got a sense of humour, same as anyone.
Yeah, you told me once, but I thought you were joking.
Probably because I always laugh when I'm looking at you.
You laugh! We'd have to use electrodes.
Yeah, on you.
Look, can we just calm this down a minute, please?
Tell her she's the one who needs relaxing.
I'm perfectly relaxed.
You're so uptight your feet don't reach the ground. Made you look.
Look, we've got a whole evening to get through here. Spike, you're just trying to wind Lynda up, and you know it. And Lynda, you don't usually let him get you like this. What's wrong?
I know. Sarah told me.
Is this about yesterday again? Well, somebody please tell me what happened yesterday.
Lynda's boyfriend made history. Lynda. After I left, Sarah caught up with me and told me. Just when I was feeling good about my big exit.
Spike, if I'd wanted your sympathy, you'd know. I'd have asked everyone else first.
Fine! Terrific! I tried, but that's it!
Where you going?
What'd you think?
Hey, Spike!
Look, Kenny, thanks for trying and everything, but I'm leaving, okay? Before this gets any more stupid.
Hi, everyone.
Colin?
Surprised to see me?
Yeah.
Colin, I hate to ask an obvious question.
I bet you're wondering how I got invited to Warner Edison's house tonight, aren't you?
Well, actually...
I can hardly believe it myself. 58 shops he's got in 4 pubs. This guy could buy Scotland as a tax loss. I do a bit of business with him, get a bit of advertising from him, and he invites me over to his house to discuss my future. I mean, wow, right?
And you're on your way there now, yeah?
Yeah, just thought I'd stop off for a pep talk. He's a formal kind of a guy, you know, dead serious, no sense of humour. I don't mind telling you, I'm as nervous as anything. I'm uptight, I've got the jitters. I hardly know what I'm doing. Does it show?
Well...
A bit, yeah.
Really? How?
Well, it's kind of hard to pin down exactly.
I know what it is. It's my mother.
Your mother?
Crazy woman. I told her I was meeting Warner Edison tonight. I told her it was the single most important day of my whole life. But it's my little sister's birthday party. And do you know what she makes me do? Do you know what she makes me do just to entertain the little brat?
She made you dress up as a rabbit?
Exactly. I mean, no wonder I'm still... How did you know?
I had a few pointers.
No, really, that's amazing. Just one look at me and you guessed I was dressed as a rabbit.
Look, Colin, you're obviously kind of worked up, on edge. I mean, you're all excited and you don't quite know which end is up. Do you know what I'm saying? The point is, I just think that on your way here from the party, there might have been something you forgot to do.
My life is over.
Colin, no!
Come on, Colin, what's the big deal?
What's the big deal, he says to me? Kenny, this is the single most important day of my whole life. And I'm a rabbit.
So go home and change.
Go home and change, he says to me. Go home and... I love that idea. It's a great idea, Spike. I love it. It's neat, it's simple, it'll work, it's effective. Talking of that, go home and change. They'll be at the cinema by now. Lucky I've got my house keys in my jacket pocket, eh?
So how long before he realizes he's not wearing his jacket?
Stop whining and run.
What?
They may not have left yet. It's your only chance. Now go.
Yeah, you're right. I'll try and catch them.
So move it. Go, go, go. Poor guy. It's a real shame for him.
It is.
It's terrible.
Awful.
What history did Linda's boyfriend make?
Linda's boyfriend made history of Lynda.
Armstrong dumped her.
Yeah.
Could you get your facts straight? I haven't been dumped. James is doing maths at college. He just needs some time to himself for study. He is so studying, he told me. He's doing a thing on Venn diagrams.
Yeah? She sounds foreign.
That's so typical of you, Spike. So pathetically typical.
Yeah, right. Gee, Chinese.
What?
I'm hungry. Time for dinner.
Well, usually we go down the fish and chip shop.
What are you doing?
Peking-style chicken and garlic. Sound okay?
You can cook?
Yeah. Well, in my house, it's either me or my dad. He only does beans. Ever seen my dad? Think stubble and dirty T-shirts. He's the sort of guy whose only serious interest in life is breaking wind, you know?
That's why I likes beans. It's a meal we can enjoy twice. Tidler, take these, set up a table for us, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
I just don't believe this. I don't.
Now, Tidler, I'll give you a hand. I want a word with you anyway.
What about?
Your English assignment. I checked in your notebook and found out what it was.
Uh-oh.
So, doesn't your mother do any cooking?
She left when I was 4. And when I was 5, and when I was 6. She left kind of a lot, you know. Mom and Dad always used to have these really huge rows, which would end with Mom coming up to my room and saying she was leaving. That was my first word, leaving. That's what I thought they were, Dad and leaving. I once counted. She left home 217 times, sometimes more on a Saturday.
Must have been pretty rough.
Yeah, especially Christmas. They'd always have these really huge rows at Christmas. I mean, when I was a kid, I thought Santa was a marriage counselor, you know?
Why'd you joke about it? That's just a way of hiding your feelings.
Hiding my feelings? Look who's talking.
What do you mean?
Venn diagrams?
Look, James did not dump me, okay?
Sure.
So you have to write a play with characters based on your friends?
Yeah, it's supposed to be about at least 3 interesting people I know. But I could only think of Spike and Lynda.
Lynda. Tidler uses this so she can reach her typewriter. Why don't you take it outside? Kick hell out of it. Pretend it's your boyfriend.
Spike, I have no reason whatsoever to wish to kick hell out of that pillow while pretending it's my boyfriend, okay? Even if it does look a bit like him. Has about as much backbone. I just don't have any feelings of aggression or hostility to work off, understood?
How many pencils are you on a day?
Spike, I was not dumped.
Guys, you've got to help me. Let me just give you a tip. Never try to thumb a lift dressed as a giant pink rabbit. I almost caused a major traffic disaster on the Sherrington Road.
Didn't you make it to Warner Edison's?
You kidding? Didn't even make it to my own house on time.
They were gone?
What did you do?
Panicked, screamed, had 3 nervous breakdowns. I even tried to get in the toilet window. Hell of a time for 2 policemen to walk past.
No.
Yeah. I think I must have looked suspicious.
Were you busted?
Nearly. I ran for it. I was all over town before I gave them the slip. I think they got my description.
I've got to write some of this down.
Listen, can I have your clothes?
What?
I've got to change into something. I can't miss this meeting, Spike. It's a big career moment for me.
Okay, I suppose so.
Great.
Hey, girls,
Thanks.
would you mind? I'm gonna have to strip off here.
We're not looking.
I know. Would you mind?
The zip's stuck. It's totally stuck.
Yeah, look, it can't be. Let me see. You're right. It's totally stuck.
That's it. I'm out. I'm finished. I'm dead. Just tell my parents and put me in the wok.
Why is this such a disaster, Colin?
Why, Kenny? There are certain things you can't do stuck in a pink rabbit's costume. Like meet Warner Edison, for one. Certain other things I could mention, too. My legs are crossed in 4 places.
Why not just go as you are?
Oh, great plan, Kenny. Terrific, fantastic. Maybe he won't even notice. Maybe he'll just think I'm overweight and furry.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, Colin. I mean, even you haven't got the kind of silver tongue to talk your way out of this one, right?
Are you serious? Hey, guys, you weren't actually taken in by my little joke there, were you? You didn't actually think I was upset there, did you? I mean, don't just stand there gawking, guys. If you only knew how stupid you all look.
I was not dumped.
This looks great, Spike.
My food always looks great. Know what my secret is? Paint. Everyone use these okay?
Yeah, my dad taught me.
No sweat.
Lynda?
Of course I can. Sure. No problem, okay?
This is great, Spike. No kidding, honestly. It's really terrific.
It's really nice.
So what do you think, Lynda?
I'm just... Not bad. Get on with your eating.
Lynda.
Sorry.
Look, you just hold one chopstick across here, okay?
I'm managing.
Can't you admit defeat on anything? Chopsticks or boyfriends? Lynda, you're the only person I've ever met who eats dinner to win.
I was dumped, wasn't I?
Do you think she's... well, you know...
Do you think she does?
Maybe her eyes were just sweating.
Colin?
Hi, Colin, what's wrong?
How was Warner Edison?
Dead.
What?
He had a heart attack last Wednesday, 2 hours after he phoned me to come round. It was his funeral this afternoon. And they were having a sort of a gathering at his house. Do you know what I really wish?
What?
I wish I hadn't pushed past the guy that opened the door, rushed into the house and shouted, "Hi, Warner, I'm a bunnygram." Do you have any idea what it's like to have every single rich and powerful person in town dressed in black and staring at you while you're wearing a giant pink rabbit costume to a funeral? Excuse me, I'm just going into the toilet to whimper for a while.
Colin, we've already got somebody whimpering in there. Maybe you'd like to go under one of the desks.
Fine, thanks.
What are you doing, Spike? I think you should just leave her alone.
Lynda. Hey, look. I know you're upset. I know you're probably crying. But look, there's something I want to say. You don't have to answer or anything. This is kind of difficult. I mean, my dad, he thinks apologizing is what your wife does if you hit her enough. Anyway, well, the point is, well, the reason that I came in tonight was to show you that I'm not the total jerk that you thought I was. You know, maybe what I found out was that you went the total, well, that you were human. I mean, there have been rumors. Look, all I'm trying to say is that it's okay to be, I mean, you know, human. I mean, you don't have to hide it. I mean, we won't think you're a lousy editor because you, well, because you cry and stuff, right? Okay?
Okay, everyone, let's get something done here. Tidler, clear away the dishes. Kenny, I want to look at how we're reporting the school trip. I mean, it's hill walking, right? That's potentially controversial, maybe even dangerous. Let's get an angle.
Okay, boss, I'll get Freddie's notes.
Lynda, are you really expecting any of us to believe you weren't crying in there?
Of course I wasn't crying. Spike, he was just this guy I went out with.
Why don't you just take a minute and relax?
I'm fine.
You can't keep this up, Lynda. Nobody can.
Watch me. Right, Kenny, what have we got? Do you know what I think we should do?